Now let's start with your name. Where'd your name come from?
Certified, man. I really got the name Certified from like being in the studio with a lot of people. I had a lot of other different names, but everybody used to say, boy, you certified for this, you certified for it, you know what I'm saying? You got it. Yeah, boy, you got it. So I kind of picked it up, and then I was kind of skeptical about it. And then, you know, I'm from Louisiana, so by being from Louisiana, like on everything they label is like certified product of Louisiana. So like I started noticing it when everybody started calling me certified. So I kind of felt like that was a good name for me. So I kind of just took it in. But now everybody just really just call me Cerda for short, because I guess it's just too much to say at one time. But so that's pretty much where the name originated from, though.
Now, where in Louisiana are you from?
I'm from Baton Rouge.
Still living in Baton Rouge?
Nah, I live out here. I still go home a lot, though. You know what I'm saying? I love home. I'm always going home. So all my family out there, majority of my family anyway. So I go out there and I kick it with them, see my grandma, uncles, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then I come back, you know, when I got time anyway.
So when you say you've been living here, you mean Atlanta?
Yeah, really South Side though, Clayton County. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got to represent for the South Side one time.
And how long you been in Atlanta for?
Oh man, I really came out here as a youngin', man, like as a little boy, like in middle school and stuff. But like even then, like I was hitting home every summer. But when I got older, it was more often because I was able to goddamn hit the plane and all that. So, but as a kid, it was every summer. But I've been out here probably since like, I want to say, what, 6th, 7th grade, somewhere around that area. Yeah.
So give me a tour of the city of Atlanta for someone that's never been there before. Now, before we give that tour, what is your opinion of the state of rap music right now in Atlanta?
Oh man, Atlanta is the new Hollywood. It's like Hollywood right now. So Atlanta really winning. Like I ain't gonna really say no names, but if you go look at other states, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of artists that really trying to mimic the sound, you know what I'm saying? And like I try to really stay true to my roots of what I do, from like being from, you know what I'm saying, the Creole state or whatever. So I still got my little thing, but I try to mix it because I still consider Atlanta my second home because I've been here so long. So I try to blend. But for people who ain't never been here, who ain't lived here at all, and try to, you know, take hold, you gotta say, dang, Atlanta, that's really where music at right now. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Atlanta really winning. They got the scene right now.
Now, give me a tour of the city of Atlanta, like I said before, for someone that's never been to ATL before. Let's start with the food. Favorite food spot in the city?
Oh, man. Me personally, I mean, I like to eat a lot of fast food, eat out a lot. I really like to cook myself. But if I'm out, I might hit the clubs, right? I like to hit the Goodfellas. You know what I'm saying? Goodfellas always a good spot in the Varsity. They right by each other, so it's really hard spot because you got that good piece of that New York style. Then you can go hit the Varsity, and they got them chicken sandwiches that be banging. So it's like, man, I'm right in the middle where I'm going to go. So that's really my spot where I go to because I know they're going to be up and I know they're going to be open. You know what I'm saying?
Now explain what those spots are for someone that's maybe heard of those but don't know exactly.
I mean, they really legendary, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't been to Atlanta, it's probably one of them places when you come, you're going to want to go eat at just because you heard of it. Especially like the Varsity. Like, I remember, like when I was growing up, I ain't really come out too much. My mom used to keep us in the house. You know, if I was outside, I wasn't supposed to be, but I was thugging, so it ain't matter. But, like, we go to the Varsity 1, 2, 3 times when we hit the underground every now and then. Like, we was glad to go there. We was hyped, but it wasn't really nothing like now. But it's something though. You know what I'm saying? It's a real historical spot. I think if you come to Atlanta, you gotta eat at the Varsity. You gotta eat at Goodfellas. You gotta eat at This Is It. You know what I'm saying? Places like that where you can't get everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
But explain what those type of spots are, like food-wise. Can you describe it?
Well, Varsity, you know, that's just like cheeseburgers and fries and stuff like that, you know, but it ain't like going to no McDonald's though, you know what I'm saying? Goodfellas, pizza, you know, they are New York style pizza. And as far as like This Is It, that's barbecue, that's good old soul food, you know what I'm saying? What they say is the rib tips, I don't eat pork, but I know a lot of folks be messing the rib tips up. The wings though, the charred, and I don't even want to talk about them because I ain't ate in a minute. I'm kind of hungry, so I'll probably mess with them tomorrow though. But yeah, that's pretty much what they do though.
Now what about the nightlife? Favorite strip club in the city of Atlanta?
Oh man, it's crazy because I was going on a strip club rampage at one point with me and my boys, man. We just was like hitting all the strip clubs. So at one point, it was like Magic City and Platinum 21. And then we was like, nah, we're gonna start hitting pinups, and we was going to pinups, and they was loving us in pinups, and we was like, here's some girls in pinups. And then, you know, but you gotta mess with the flame, though. Man, you ask me about strip clubs in Atlanta, like, bruh, strip clubs in Atlanta is like, which one you don't want to go to? You know what I'm saying? Like, all of them, man. Flame, strokers, all of them, man. We're going all of them, even the ratchet ones. I ain't gonna name them because I don't want them, you know what I'm saying? But we going them too. We'll throw a couple ones and get up out of there.
Now, what about the regular nightclub scene? Favorite regular nightclub in Atlanta?
Man, honestly, bro, like, I don't do a lot of partying. I'm a workaholic. I like to stay in the studio. I do a lot of other stuff besides the music, so I like to stay busy. But when I do go out, honestly, if I ain't hitting like one of the spots like Rain, when my people in town or something, and I go kick it with them, where I gotta dress up. I'm really on the south side at the Palace though, for real though, bro. I don't care. That's where I'm at. DJ Mayberry in there, Omeezy be in there, man. Southern Bang DJs, you know, they in there. So that's where I'm at, cause they're my DJs. So I like to go kick it with them when I do decide to go out.
Now, we talked about the food a little bit. We talked about the nightlife. Any other spots you recommend someone first time visiting ATL see, do, or check out while they're in town?
Well, you gotta go to the underground. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying, oh yeah, they got everything you're looking for in the underground, but that's a spot where you gotta go when you come. And I know people who, you know, ain't never been to Atlanta. First thing they come at me, man, how do I get to the underground? I tell them GPS it, because I can't really you ain't gonna remember. But it's, you know, underground is a good spot. Underground is a good spot.
What is that?
It's like a little mall. It's a little underground mall, you know what I'm saying? Little 5 Points. I go to Wish. I love Wish, you know what I'm saying?
What's that?
Man, Wish got the exclusive. They get the shoes, you know, the clothes, all that. You know what I'm saying? I do that. You know, and then every now and then we'll hit Lennox, you know, but I really like to make my own clothes. I don't really like to spend money on too much that ain't gonna make me no money. So I be trying to do my own little thing, you know what I'm saying? But
explain what Lennox is.
Lennox Mall. I mean, it's a shopping mall, you know. It's a mall you go to, and they got the food court, they got the Apple stores and all that stuff you go looking for, your J.C. Penney's or whatever you want, Macy's, yeah, all that there, you know. The pretzels, whatever you like to go. Some people just like to go to the mall and hit the food court and look. They got all that, man. Let's go. Where we at?
Now, what about the lingo? What are some terms or some phrases one might hear in the city of Atlanta right about now?
Oh, man, how my man Gates say, you got to pay attention to the lingo because you'll get lost. Like, I ain't going to lie. I have a hard time keeping up sometimes because I work so much, but I'm still out here. Don't act like I ain't out here. I'm still out here. But, like, the lingo is like, it's a whole different language. It's really, but people know what we talking about. When you say certain stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know what we saying. You know, sometimes it might take you a little minute to catch on, but you'll get it eventually. You know, it ain't rocket science. It's just different. It's still English though, you know.
Any words or phrases you could share with us?
Oh man, yeah, we kicking that way right now, man. Me and my man Pookie, we've been using that a whole lot, you know. That way is just like, you know, somebody say, man, oh, y'all boys turning up tonight. Oh, yeah, y'all got it. Oh, yeah, that way, yeah. And we just keep it like that, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't, that's just, you know, that's some stuff, you know, everybody got their own way of saying stuff or doing things, but we kick a little flavor here and there. Flavor, sauce, all that good stuff, you know, but everybody know what that is. That should be international right now. I shouldn't have to explain that right there.
Now, what about as far as events? Are there any major events in Atlanta you recommend someone to come to the city to check out specifically? For example, like in New Orleans, Mardi Gras, a week-long celebration.
Did they bring Freaknik back?
No.
I heard they were bringing Freaknik back. They ain't bring that back?
There's always a rumor Freaknik is
you
coming
know,
back,
man,
but it never comes
man,
back.
Man, I've been hearing that because I would tell y'all right now, go to Freaknik because I can't wait to go. I was too young when they was hitting Freaknik, but I'm ready. But Birthday Bash, if you're in Atlanta, Birthday Bash is the spot always. Every year, you know, annually. birthday bash is for the radio station. They bring all they people out. Everybody turn up. Everybody who was messing up the radio for the year, they come out, they turn up, and you know what I'm saying? Everybody pipe up and have a good time, man. I wish they was still outside, though. They be doing it inside now, but when they was outside, you know, it was way more fun because you'll have the folks outside that ain't even supposed to be there still looking, parking lot pimping and stuff, but now it's just like, you ain't got no ticket, you can't see nothing. But birthday bash still the spot, though. Buy your ticket, you see everything. Yeah.
Now let's take it back a little bit. What type of student were you in school?
Oh man, I was a decent student. I wasn't the best student in school. Not saying I ain't know my stuff. I knew my stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I really like in school I had issues with following directions and listening. As I got older, I realized people trying to tell me something, you know, they were really trying to help me. But back then I'm like, man, you didn't tell me what to do, you know what I'm saying? So really, you know, school was, you know, but I did my thing, got up out of there, and now, you know, I'm good. But for school, I would recommend everybody, you know what I'm saying, to really focus when they with school though, cause like if I could go back and do it over, I'd have did a lot of shit different in school. I used to sleep in class, you know, throw paper, you know, try to be the class clown, but like I got daughters now, so they got straight A's. Both my babies got honor rolls, so I don't play that as no parent, cause I know a lot of shit I could have did different, you know what I'm saying? But school is very important, and education is very important. So if I could have did something different, I'd probably pay a little bit more attention. You know what I'm saying? Just have a little bit more edge. But we good now, man. We winning. We already won.
Did you graduate high school?
Nah, I did not graduate high school. You know, it was a decision. I wouldn't say I regret it, cause I'm not messed up. I'm doing alright, but I ain't gonna say I regret it. But I still think I'm gonna go ahead and get, you know what I'm saying, get the diploma. And I know GED, I'm gonna go ahead and get the diploma and get everything situated. But just in due time, when it's time. Right now, I'm trying to get this money right now. You know what I'm saying?
What grade did you drop out and why?
Man, I was real close, like 11th grade. I had got my girl pregnant. I got my girl pregnant, and I was doing, you know, construction on the weekends. And after construction, it was just like, the little money I was making, it was cool, but I'm like, I'm about to have a daughter. This ain't no money. So I really was just like, I come back to school. School can wait. And I started really just grinding full time, just trying to stack my check up, make sure my daughter had everything she need when she coming into this world. So like, cause I was really already behind in school from bullshitting. At the time though, when I decided to drop out, I was actually serious and trying to get my shit together. But when I was having a daughter, it was like, man, it's the real world now, man. You gotta make some money, man. You ain't making no money in school. So I made a decision, and I don't regret it, because I mean the moves I made after dropping out, it got me well sitting on this motherfucking couch right now. So I mean I ain't really tripping, you know what I'm saying? I'm good, but I still wanna go and get my diploma though.
So you were a teen parent?
Yeah, I was a father at 18. I was a father at 18, but I was there though, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't say, boom, oh you pregnant, now I'm out of here. Nah, like it was really like, it was like when she told me, I was like, for real? First thing I say, most people are gonna be like, oh, well, it ain't mine, or what you gonna do? You gonna keep it? First thing I say, what you gonna tell your mama? You know what I'm saying? Cause we gonna keep this baby. I ain't gonna kill my baby, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna keep this baby, like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't regret being no father at no young age, cause like, I ain't gonna say I was ready to be a daddy, but I was ready. I ain't know I was ready though, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know I was ready, but I was ready. I don't regret it. I got 2 daughters. Technically I got 3. My second daughter was a stillborn, you know, but that was cool. I don't think I was ready for her yet, that's all. But when my third one came, which is, you know, that's my twin. She looked just like me, so when Cece came, it was just like, man. And she was on accident, but she just like me because my baby mama hated me at the time, so that's my twin right now. But she love me now though, we good.
Jobs you had growing up, if any?
Oh, well, I ain't really punched the clock since like high school, but job, I think my first job was like Subway. I was working Subway in middle school, and because my mama was a manager up there, so I went up Subway. I was working up there. I was getting a little check too. I used to go back to school, buy ice creams for everybody, get a little slushies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We was balling a little bit. I was getting like $200 a week. I thought I was shit, you know. But I was in middle school. That was decent though. Then I did another little food, Buffalo's Cafe. That was, I don't think they got no more. They don't no more. At least not where I'm at. But I worked for the city of Sandy Springs one time. I did a couple of little jobs going up, but like I just got tired of working for people. I got tired of having people over my shoulders. I think Floor in the Core was really my last job, and it really just the one that just pushed the button because they was doing too much, and like I'm driving this forklift and I got people all over me. I'm like, you know what? I don't need this. I'm better than this, man. I got $1 million music at home, and I got this man breathing down my neck trying to tell me I'm doing this. Man, do it, you do it then. You know what, you do it. You know, that's really how that went down, and I don't think I worked a job since, bro. I've been working for myself ever since.
You quit these jobs or you got fired from these jobs?
Well, far as Floor in the Core go, they probably wanted to fire me because they gave me a little warning. I don't really want to get into the little situation because I don't want no people trying, you know what I'm saying? But I had a little situation with some type of people that I don't deal with, and words got exchanged. So he was like, you know what, we're gonna put you on this little what they call it? He called it a little probation period. You know what I'm saying? I say probation. I say okay. I say, well, how long that's gonna be? He say 30 days. I said, well, look, you take it, you in them 30 days. Yeah, all right. So look, don't even worry about the math. We're gonna clock out, and I just come and get my check because what they was trying to, you know, how they was trying to do me and what they was trying to make me agree with, and it just made me realize like a lot of people have control issues. A lot of people like they had that ain't even really the word I'm looking for. Like they get that power and they feel like they just got a little power and they can just, yeah, I don't like people like that, man. You and all that, just go ahead, you know what I'm saying? So I walk, man. I walk.
What's the worst thing you put your parents through?
Oh, man. All right, so you want to, it's hard because I put my mama through a lot of stuff. Because it was just my mama. My mama was my daddy too. Like we exchange gifts every Father's Day. I don't know if anybody else do that with their mama, but that's what we do. Cause she was my daddy growing up. But I think one of the worst things, I think probably I lied on my bus driver. I told her my bus driver was a mean. She was a, you know what I'm saying? But I lied on her, and I told my mama she was talking a lot of crap, cursing me out and all that, calling me all kind of name, N-word, all that. So she didn't came up. My mama don't never defend me, so I really ain't think nothing was gonna happen, cause she'd be up there, I'd be like, yeah, and the teacher be like, yeah, he said, I'm like, no, I didn't, shut up. Mom, shut up. All right, you gonna listen to her? All right, cool. So, but I lied on the bus driver. So my mama, she finally won't take my back the one time I'm lying. So I just tried to go through with it. We all in the office, principal, and everybody in there like, hey, look, you did this, you did it. She said she didn't say it. She's crying. I'm like, man, look, she said it. She called me this. So finally, my mama put me in the corner. She like, look, they talking about firing this lady. They talking about this. They talking about that. You got me up here. I'm defending you. This lady crying. I don't think she did it. Did she do that? I looked out and said, she ain't do it, mama. But she was like, okay, you go wait in the car. And then so ain't nobody see me for like 2 weeks because my mom wasn't trying to catch no charges. But we was good though after that though. It was little stuff, but I really wasn't no bad kid though. Like I got it. I always was with what people might call the wrong people. I hang with the wrong crowd, but I always had my own mind. So when it felt like, oh, I don't need to be involved in this, all right, I'm gonna mess with y'all. I'm gonna get with y'all later. I'm about to go to crib because like I knew wasn't no daddy at the house. So I had to be daddy to my sisters. So it's like I got 3 sisters. Even my older sister, like even though this is my older sister, to this day I still act like I'm a daddy. I still be like, where you going? What you about to do? Who is that? What you doing? You know what I'm saying? So like I ain't got time to be out here fooling around and get banged up on some dumb stuff with y'all when I know I gotta go play daddy at home, you know what I'm saying? Cause my sister's there, you know what I'm saying? And my mama a single mother. So I really tried to stay out of a lot of stuff, but every now and then, you know, I get into a little trouble with the police, a little stuff right here. My mama got to put a house up or something to get me out, little stuff like that. But we ain't had no more of them problems. I think the worst was that little incident in the classroom, though, with the bus driver, should I say, because that one right there, she really stepped out and had my back, and I didn't think she was gonna do that with it. So I had to go and come clean, but she was mad. Boy, she was mad.
What's your message to the youth?
Oh man, I love kids. My message to the youth for real though, don't get lost into this whole industry, like the whole television. Like you can't even turn your TV on these days. Like I don't even want my kids watching TV. Like I get mad, like hey, the way y'all turn it off. You can't even watch Disney Channel no more. Like the kids really just have your own mind. Don't really be no follower. Don't let the media, whatever the media portraying or what everybody trying to tell you cool, man, don't listen to all that. Cause like, when you just be yourself. If that's you, if what they doing is you, then that's you, that's cool, be you. But if that's not you, don't try to do what everybody else doing, or don't try to be like this because you see this person like this, or because you like this person music, you want to do what they doing, or they drinking lean or whatever. You know, I'm gonna drink lean. You know, fool around, have a heart attack trying to be like somebody that you ain't never gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So, me personally, I feel like just my message to the kids is really just when you growing up, just be yourself and don't be no follower. Always really try to be a leader. And that's my whole thing. Like even like all my partners I hang with to this day, we grown men, but like if one of us feel like we ain't on our boss stuff, you know what I'm saying? Then you know what, bro, you gotta tighten up, okay, yeah. And that's what we gotta do. So even as a little, you supposed to learn that as a little kid. So like that's what I'm teaching my nephews, you know what I'm saying? And my daughters, like, don't worry about what they're doing on TV. Don't worry about what you're hearing on the radio. All that's cool. Yeah, you can like them, be a fan, that's cool. Support them if you like them. But you ain't got to mimic them. Be yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's my message to the kids. Just be yourself, and everything gonna be straight. Be true to yourself, and everything will be good.
Let's talk music for a little bit.
Yeah, let's talk.
When it comes to the music industry, what's your biggest pet peeve with it at this point? What bothers you the most about it?
I think my biggest pet peeve with the music industry right now, I mean, it's really oversaturated with a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't taking nothing from no artists. Like, the music business, I mean, keep rap hustling. If you getting your money, keep rap hustling. I ain't really knocking nobody, because I feel like it's something for everybody. Everything ain't for everybody, but it's somebody that likes something. But I just feel like it's oversaturated with a lot of mediocre music, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people just don't care, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm me, I'm gonna put it out, I'm me, you know what I'm saying? But it's like it don't get back to how it used to be, like when Dungeon Family used to be, you know what I'm saying? Like people that really just had the passion for it, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day when Outkast was really cranking, like you couldn't tell me Andre ain't believe everything, ain't mean everything, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think there's no more passion in music, ain't no more emotion. You got a few people, you know what I'm saying? I don't really do no name dropping, but it's a few people I like that I mess with, and it's a lot of people I don't. But to the people I don't, I ain't saying their music ain't bad, ain't good, because you know, people, it's a few songs that I like, but I just can't rock no whole CD. The single might be jumping, but everything else might be, yeah, you know. But I mean, I just think it's oversaturated with a lot of mediocre artists. That's all.
Who do you blame for that? You blame the music industry executives, or do you blame the consumers and the fans and the listeners?
Nah, I don't really blame nobody. I think just like, cause if you got something catchy, I think it'll catch. That don't mean you don't know what else the person got. You can get hot off that one record cause everybody love that song, but you don't know they gonna be no one-hit wonder. You thinking they about to keep hitting you with stuff, and then all of a sudden you don't hear from them no more. You can't blame nobody but the artist for that. Like, you really shouldn't be out here tricking these people. If this ain't really what you do, then do what you do. You can't blame the game. You can't blame the game. You can't blame the fans. Like, people like what they like. If it's good music, you gonna like it. If it's good music, I listen to artists I don't even like. I probably would never buy somebody's CD. But if they got a song I like, I go on YouTube and jam that joint while I'm cleaning up or something. Be like, yeah, that joint go. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it, though.
Top 3 things you need in the studio.
Me? Oh, man. Weed, water, and my production team. Everything else, I'm straight.
What type of water?
I drink alkaline water. I go to herb store. A lot of people like to say herb store just to be ratchet, but I go to herb store. I buy my alkaline water. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I drink. I fill my water bottle up every night. And if I ain't got it, you know, if I ain't at the crib, of course I grab, you know, whatever I can get at the time. But if I'm at home, I got alkaline water, and that's what I'm gonna drink.
What strain of weed?
Oh man, I'm really just like, I'm an OG type of guy. I mean, I smoke whatever, really, for real, as long as it ain't no bud. If it got that, I'm an OG type of guy. That's what I'm buying. But if you offering and it's some yeah, that's him, then yeah, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I gotta watch you roll it though, because a lot of people be putting shenanigans in their blunts. I don't do all that, you know. But I ain't got no really, you know, I don't really just pick no strand. If it's good, I'm messing with it. If it ain't, then I don't want it, you know.
Craziest studio story, if you have one.
Craziest studio story. Let me think. Give me think for a second, because I've been in and out of a lot of studios. The craziest studio story. Man. It's been some crazy nights sometimes. But I like to try to keep most of my sessions like real serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't really be a lot of stuff going on when I'm working, to be honest. It's every now and then somebody might bring a bottle in and get a little bit too drunk. But as far as like having like really crazy like wild stories, I really can't think back to them, because I'm really like, if it's something going on and it ain't about what I'm trying to do, then you really gotta get out, or you gotta go play the game, go do something, go find your girl, talk to somebody. It's like, I'm really about business when I'm in the studio. I came to work. Like, I don't care if it's my studio or if it's somebody else's studio. I'm down here to work, because if I ain't want to work, I've been upstairs watching TV. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't really nothing wild going on, man. It's just hits, man. We just making hits. That's all.
What's the realest song you ever wrote so far in your whole catalog of music?
Well, really, all my music really real. I try to tell my story with everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, this really can't be coached. Like, it's really just in me. So like, but right now, while I'm putting out the project Still Ready, the intro probably one of the realest records on there, next to the record Victory. The intro called Still Ready, and it's just like, I touch a lot of points of where, like, a lot of people like try to keep their serious stuff toward the end. I come straight in and make you feel me. And then when you feel me, then it's just like, okay, yeah, he's saying something, let me listen to him now. But Still Ready, I kind of just get in on a lot of stuff that I'm really going through at the time, and what was going through my head and going in my life. So I was just like, you know what, let me go and do this. And it wasn't supposed to be no intro, but they said, you know what, let's make it an intro. But it's probably one of the realest records on the project I'm about to drop right now. I would say, not necessarily that I wrote, because I got over 600-700 songs. I'm writing 2, 3, 4, 5 songs a day. It just depends on how I'm feeling. So I got a lot of music, so I can't really just pinpoint on which one the realest. But as of right now, Still Ready, probably one of the realest.
Risk versus reward. What's the biggest risk you took for your music career so far?
Man, I take risks every day. Like, I'm taking risks. I ain't even got no license. Like, I drive anywhere I got to get to. If I can't get nobody to take me, or if I ain't catching no Uber, I really don't like messing with Uber for real when I got 2 cars. But I just say, you know what, bump it. I'm going. Sometimes I don't even call nobody. I'm like, you know, I got to do this junk. I don't feel like fooling nobody. Let me go. And I'm a mob. I'm going to come on out and do what I got to do. But other than that, I mean, as far as this music, man, I didn't try to take over studio sessions. Like I've been in people's sessions where I'm just really supposed to be sitting back and just kicking, and it's like, hey, y'all got auxiliary? Hey, look, hey, so what you do? You do beats? Okay, yeah. So look, right. I'm all over the place, like in some. But most of the time I'm cooling though. But every now and then it's just like, you know what? If I don't say nothing to these people, I might not have another opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So I try to just, you know, maneuver high without where it's seeming too risky, but I still feel like I'm taking risks because a lot of times, like, I don't even supposed to be there. I might be with somebody who was invited, and I'm just there, and I'm still just like, hey, you know, y'all got auxiliary, play my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's really what be going on, but I don't really be taking no real risks. I mean, I gotta get this money. I gotta get this money to pay for this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, them a lot of risks, but we ain't talking about that though.
What are your keys to success?
Oh man, right now, I think right now my keys to success is really just, I'm gonna keep feeding these people, I'm gonna keep showing them love. Like I just did my listening party, free food, free liquor, you know what I'm saying? I gave away t-shirts, the merchandise and stuff. You like, a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people with bigger bags than me that got it like that don't even do that, you know what I'm saying? I just fucked up a real check for me, you know what I'm saying, to do this, but I ain't tripping though, man, cause like I know it's all gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't really worried about. Really. You know, we gonna get it. You know what I'm saying?
So what you got going on right now?
Man, right now, I got a mixtape coming out Memorial Day. I'm Still Ready. Well, it's called Still Ready, hosted by DJ Mayberry, DJ Panamera. You know what I'm saying? Southern Bang DJs really gonna mess with me on this one. We gonna do a lot of stuff. We're gonna try to break. I got a single, When We Drunk. It's really something for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? So like, what we gonna do? We're gonna push it. We're gonna try to break this record, man. And then after that, you know, we're gonna just keep on moving. I got my YouTube channel. I mean, I really gotta get into I'm really trying to get into all the social media, man. I get some, y'all gonna follow me on my Instagram, Young, YOUNG _Cerda, CERDA. And then maybe I might get into the little social media, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my numbers up though, so I ain't really been posting too much. I got World Star, I got a joint with Glizzy on World Star, y'all can check that out. I got a song with Bankroll Fresh. We doing that one. It's called Going Get the Money. I got my big dog Don Chew on there from the Oi Boys. They pushing my homie Nucci right now real hard. That's my little brother, man. They pushing him real hard. Rap Juggernaut and all them boys, man. Shakespeare and all them, but Oi Boys making noise. My whole brother movement. Shout out C White. You know what I'm saying? Knox, Pookie, Chevy. I'm working with some good people out Lil Rock, DC, and my Dukes. They some good people. And I've been working with a lot of people, man. We got good music coming out for these people this year, man. Hopefully everybody get hip and don't get too lost and they can keep up. Cause we're gonna keep on pushing, man.